Have you ever caught yourself wondering if they're thinking about you too, right now, in this exact moment? That small ache of not knowing is one of the most human feelings there is. We send a text and then watch the screen, waiting. We replay a conversation, searching for hidden meaning in a single word. And somewhere in the back of our mind, we ask the same quiet question. Do they think about me the way I think about them? Here are 12 signs your crush might be thinking about you every single day, and by the end, you might realize you've been missing the clues all along. Number 1, they remember the small things. Not just your birthday or your favorite color, but the tiny details you mentioned once in passing weeks ago. The name of your childhood pet, that one show you said you loved. When someone is thinking about you often, your words tend to stick in their mind, even the ones you thought were forgettable. Maybe you mentioned you were nervous about a presentation, and days later they ask how it went. That's not a coincidence. That's someone who has been carrying a small piece of you around in their thoughts. When someone remembers the little things, it usually means you've been on their mind more than they've let on. Number 2, they text first, even when there's no real reason to. A good morning, a random meme, a message that says nothing important, but somehow says everything. People don't reach out for no reason. They reach out because something reminded them of you and they wanted to feel a little closer. If you've noticed they message you just to check in with no agenda at all, that's often their mind wandering back to you throughout the day. Number 3, their response time changes around you. Maybe they're famously slow to text everyone else, but with you, the reply comes almost instantly. Or maybe they apologize for taking too long, even when it was only an hour. This kind of small self-awareness is telling. It means they're aware of how their actions affect you specifically, which usually means you've been sitting somewhere in their thoughts. Number 4, they bring you up to other people. Your name slips into their conversations more than they probably realize. A friend mentions, "Oh, they were just talking about you the other day." That's a quiet but powerful sign. We tend to talk about what fills our minds. If you're a frequent topic in their conversations, it's likely because you're a frequent thought in their head. Number 5, they get a little nervous around you. A slight stumble in their words, a laugh that comes a beat too fast, suddenly fidgeting with their phone or their sleeve. Nervousness isn't weakness. It's often a sign that someone cares about the impression they're making on you. If they seem more at ease with everyone else but a little more careful, more present around you, it might be because you matter to them more than they're saying out loud. Number 6, they remember your patterns. They notice when you're unusually quiet. They notice when your energy shifts. They ask, "Hey, are you okay? You seem different today." That level of attentiveness doesn't happen by accident. To notice a pattern, you have to be paying attention long enough to know what normal looks like for you. And people only study the patterns of those who occupy real space in their mind. Number 7, they make time even when they're busy. Life gets full, schedules get packed, but somehow they still find a few minutes to check in, to reply, to show up. When someone is truly busy but still makes room for you, it says something louder than words ever could. Time is one of the most honest currencies we have. If they're spending it on you, even in small amounts, you're likely on their mind more than you know. Number 8, they ask questions that go deeper than small talk. Not just how was your day, but how are you really feeling about everything going on right now? Deep curiosity is rarely accidental. People who are only mildly interested tend to stay on the surface. If they keep gently pulling the conversation toward how you feel, what you're thinking, what's going on inside you, it's often because they've been thinking about you enough to genuinely want to know. Number 9, they remember your words back to you. Weeks later, they reference something you said, almost word for word. It might catch you off guard. Wait, I said that? But to them, it stuck. It mattered enough to hold onto. When your words live in someone else's memory, it usually means you've been living in their thoughts too. Number 10, their body language softens around you. They lean in a little more, their eyes stay on you a little longer, their laughter feels a little more genuine. Body language often says what words are too afraid to. If you feel a shift in how they carry themselves when you're near, that's not your imagination. That's often a quiet physical response to someone they care about. Number 11, they get a little protective in small ways. They check that you got home safe. They ask if you're eating enough during a stressful week. They worry, gently, without making a big deal of it. This kind of quiet care usually comes from thinking about your well-being even when you're not around. Number 12. Being near you feels easy for them. Not perfect, not scripted, just easy. Comfortable silences, inside jokes that formed without either of you trying. A sense of familiarity that feels earned rather than forced. That ease is often the biggest sign of all, because it usually means somewhere in their mind you already feel like home. If even one of these made you pause, made you think of a specific moment, a specific person, trust that feeling. You are not imagining things, and you are not too much for noticing the little signs. Being thought of is one of the quiet joys of being human, and so is doing the thinking yourself. Whatever this brings up for you, you deserve connection that feels certain, not confusing. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today.